I am doing a nothing to White Zombas, but I can only trade for white items only. And White Zombas cost 1,600 credits. To start off, I gave 100 credits for all of these limiteds, and I'll be honest guys, I think I got a really conka trade, but I had to start off with something, so I started off with these limiteds. So then I gave 3 of my limiteds for 7 of his limiteds, and you know guys, this is a good trade, but it's still very hard to sell limiteds, so I know I'm going to struggle a lot with this challenge. And then I gave 2 of my titanium white limiteds for 4 of his titanium white limiteds, as all I can trade for is white items. This is why this is a very hard challenge. Now I did actually get something pretty decent, this Bob's Ramen titanium white, and all I want to say is if Bob's Ramen is nasty, I'm going to go pee on his mailbox. Just know that guys. But I did this trade and the Bob's Ramen is actually worth around 200 credits, so I was happy to do this trade. Now this is a very caca trade for me. I'm giving all of my items for 120 credits. It literally took me 3 hours to only make 20 credit profit. I literally want to jump in like a big tub of mayonnaise or something because I know this is going to be really hard. Now this guy right here was actually selling a titanium white Sentinel for 120 credits. So I did that trade and it's actually worth around 150. So I made around 30 credit profit off this trade. Now this was such a good trade. I gave him the Sentinel for all of these items, which is worth around 350 credits, not including the limiteds. But this was probably the weirdest trade I ever did. He wanted 10 credits for all of his stuff, like all of his white items, including the Sentinel. I was so confused why he did it, even though he just gave me 50 for it. But I obviously wasn't complaining, so. Now this guy had a titanium white Zomba blueprint, which does cost around 600 credits. I was able to give my entire inventory of white items for the blueprint, which was crazy to me. I don't know why he even did this trade, but I'm not complaining, so. Now, after a few hours of wanting to get the perfect trade, I sold my blueprint for titanium white infiniums and 500 credits. And the titanium white infiniums cost 400 credits, so I got like a 300 credit overpay. I then was able to give 80 credits for a titanium white stern. Now, if you guys look, he added this like Fisher thing. I don't even know what the heck it's called, but I looked it up. It said it was worth 700 credits and I literally farted with excitement until I realized that there's 2 of these items. One's a boost, one's a trail, and I got the trail, which cost 100 credits. With my next trade, I gave 150 credits for a titanium white breakout and a titanium white comet, making around 100 credit profit off of this trade. So this is what my inventory currently looks like. But now I'm actually getting rid of the sterns, the breakout, as well as 100 credits for another pair of infiniums. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I do think the infiniums will be a much easier sell than the sterns. That is why I did this trade. And like I said to you guys, the comet is worth 100 credits, so I'm actually selling it right here for 100 pure credits, and I'm very happy with this trade. Now right here, I gave my titanium white infiniums for titanium white Cristiano wheels because they're both equal price, and I think having 2 infiniums will be very hard to have, so that is why I did this trade. Now I then gave these Fisher things and 200 credits for a titanium white Cirrus, which is worth 300 credits. And the reason why I did this was I literally got the Fisher for like literally free, so that is why I did this trade. Now this trade was a really good trade. I gave him my Cristianos for 380 credits. He then even added a Lunation, and if you guys can tell, that like Dragon Octane Dragon Slayer thing right there is worth also 150. So that's 150. The Lunation's 150. So I made a ton of profit off of this trade. Now we're starting to get very, very close of getting it because as you guys can see right here, I was then able to sell my titanium white infiniums for 400 credits, guys, which is minimum price. I was very happy with this as well. Now, another fire trade I just got, I was actually able to sell all 4 of my limited. So every single one I had for 470 credits, as you guys can see right there. And this was the perfect trade because now I'm getting very, very close of being able to purchase the titanium white Zombas with only white items. So this is what my inventory currently looks like. So if we do 1,320 credits plus 300, because that is how much the Cirrus is, which is 1,620 credits, And since titanium White Zombas cost 1,600 credits, I know I'm gonna be able to get it. I went on All-Rel Trading Post, All-Rel Garage, and even Discord who try to get a trade for some titanium White Zombas. Like I told this guy, look, this is my offer for titanium White Zombas, the 1,300 credits and a, titanium White Cirrus for it. And then he says 1,700 for the Zombas, and I'm not paying that. I am not paying 1,700 for Zombas. I kid you not, I was in a game with him for like 20 minutes, and I literally told him that this is all I have. I don't know if he was speaking a different language or something, and then he leaves. I was so pissed, I'm not even going to lie to you, because like I was looking for like 30 bajillion years. But then I got the most amazing news. This guy wanted only 1,500 for his White Zombas. So I asked him, what's his epic? But there's one issue. I have enough for 1,500 credits, but I only have 1,320, so I don't know what to do. I had around 30 seconds to sell my Cirrus for, 200 credits, and my friend was like, hey, I will buy it to you, or buy it from you for 200 credits, and it's worth 300, but I needed it so fast that I did this trade and was actually able to get enough to buy that guy's White Zomba. And then immediately after, I joined the guy's game with the 1,500 credits, and as you guys can see right here, in almost 4 days of recording this video, I was finally able to buy a titanium White Zomba. That is absolutely insane with only using white items. Guys, I have done many challenges on my YouTube, but this one was by far the hardest because a lot of these items are very hard or expensive when they are titanium white. So like it was a really hard challenge, but eventually I did do it. And I'm actually going to show you guys right now what I actually sold the White Zombas for right after, and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but that's okay. Now I'm actually selling my titanium White Zombas for something very, very special to me. It is this Dominus GT blueprint. Now you're probably confused why it's so rare. It's because it's a Champion 1 Series 1. And I think that's absolutely insane. We priced it around like 1,000 credits. So I did the trade because I really, really wanted it. And as you guys can see right here, this is why I did it. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. The actual blueprint. It's such a rare blueprint to get. And not only that, it's Striker. And it's from the CC1 or Champions 1 series. So guys, if you guys want more content like this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.